Hey guys, it's Steph and I'm back with another video today, and today's video is actually going to be the first of my many videos in this little mini series I'm going to be doing on my channel, which is review and swatch videos of different liquid lipstick brands. Today's video is actually going to be all about the NYX Lip Lingerie liquid lipsticks. If you are interested in seeing what I think of these liquid lipsticks and seeing some swatches as well, then just stay tuned. So I know that the majority of people usually come on to people's channels when they see a liquid lipstick review video and they just come for the swatches. That is why I am going to include the swatches at the beginning of the video, and then I'll save the review for the end of the video. So if all you were interested in is coming and seeing the lip swatches, then those are coming right up.
Close till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
So those were the lip swatches. They weren't the neatest in the world. They were definitely messy. At the end of it, I basically had no lip line. It was just a big splotchy red mess. So the range has 12 colors in total. I only purchased 8 of those 12 colors. I skipped out on the 4 first nudiest, lightest shades. The 2 in the range that I think either are dupable or aren't standouts for me are Ruffle Trim, which is this one right here, and Bedtime Flirt. And actually, Bedtime Flirt is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. They're easy to wear. They're very easy to pull off. They're just good staple nudes to have in your collection. I don't think they are the most remarkable in the line, and I don't think that they stand out, especially when compared to the other colors that are in this line that are much more unique. Then there is Corset. This is probably the lightest one that I purchased. It is kind of that grayish lip that everyone is like obsessing over lately. Then we get into two that I think are very, very similar, and these two colors, Teddy and Beautymark, are the ones that I think are pretty much, I mean, they're very similar. They're very, very similar, and I don't think it's a necessity to own both of them. They're both browns. This one right here is Teddy, and this one is Beautymark. I definitely prefer Beautymark out of these two. It has more of that chocolatey brown aspect to it as opposed to the mauve-y, cool tone brown undertone that Teddy has. So out of the two, I definitely, as far as colors go, prefer Beautymark, but that is totally personal preference. It depends on what kind of browns you like to wear. So the last three shades I have to talk about in the range are the ones that I think are definitely the standouts, and these are the ones that I think are the most unique in a nude shade range by a makeup brand. And those are the colors Honeymoon, Embellishment, which, oh, I love this color, and Exotic. So Honeymoon is actually what I hoped, and I think what a lot of other people too hoped that Stone by MAC would be. It's a very gray-brown kind of color. Definitely more, I would say, gray than brown. It has a very strong gray undertone to it. If you do like that gray lip trend, this one is one you need in your life. Trust me. I think Embellishment is one that if you're going to pick up any one of these, it should be Embellishment. Like, this one is so unique, and it's so amazing, and it's a wearable way of pulling off a purple. It's not too purple in your face, like, I'm Barney, hi, hello, what's up? A cool toned purple, a muted, dusty purple. It is just such a beautiful color, and it is one of my favorites, if not my absolute favorite color from this range. And then Exotic, there's not much to say about Exotic. It's beautiful. It has a very strong red undertone to it. So this one is beautiful as well. The applicator is long. It's very long and thin and very flat. I do like this. It allows you to be more precise when applying around the lines and edges of your lips. And I think it does work well with the formula. They are not liquidy. They are kind of moussey. They're a thicker, creamier texture, but they do have an odd texture. Although they are thicker and moussier, they end up thinning out a lot when you're applying them, and I think it's because of the applicator. It was well designed and well selected for the formula that they knew they were going to make. So I definitely give them props for that, for having an applicator that works well with the formula and finding ways to make it easier to apply such a thick formula. There's a very faint smell to them. Like, it's almost undetectable. It's like a very faint chemical smell, like not like poison, but like some smell that like makeup products have, like the artificial kind of chemically smell. You definitely do not notice it when applying it on the lips. You notice it if like you stick your nose to it, like I just did. These are priced at $9 Canadian, and I think around $6 American. I really don't know. They never fully feel completely dry. It's not that they never set, because they do set, but there's always like a stickiness to it. When you press them together, you kind of saw that there where like they didn't completely like separate again. There was definitely something sticking them together, and they slowly peeled off each other. It's kind of a tacky feeling on your lips. So because of that, I was expecting them to transfer like crazy. I thought I was gonna get it all over my face, but these don't transfer, and that I think is amazing. I have nothing on my hand right now. There's nothing. There's nothing on my hand. I mean, I don't know, if you sit there and like make out with your boyfriend or girlfriend, whichever one, I don't know, maybe you'll end up having it all over your face, but like a simple little peck isn't gonna kill anyone. Now, these two swatches have been on my hand for I don't know how long, probably 20 minutes. No, 10 minutes. Let's say 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and smudge them. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm like, and nothing's coming off. Well, little flakes here and there. Like you can see, okay, this little part flaked off, that part flaked off. But for the most part, like the swatch itself is pretty budge proof. I'm going to now take a makeup wipe and I'm gonna see how easy these are to take off. All right, so we're gonna see. I'm getting resistance. So yeah, you can see there. They take some time to wipe off. And like even then, oh my God, these just refuse. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're finally gone. To remove these, I would either say get makeup wipes. You're going to struggle a little bit and tug at your lips. If you want a little bit of an easier removal process, definitely try anything oil-based or just straight up oil. They don't take too long to dry. They actually, in fact, dry very quickly. I was impressed with that. They do dry quickly. The con to that is that they are drying liquid lipsticks. I wore Bedtime Flirt, like I said, through a whole work day, and by the end of the day, I was convinced that my lips looked disastrous. I was convinced it was cracked, it looked worn because it felt like my lips were the Sahara Desert. So I went to check up on my face in the mirror, and I was very, very shocked. It didn't look worn or worn out, but it felt so dry. So that is definitely something to keep in mind, that if you cannot handle drier liquid lipstick formulas, these ones are something you should pass up on. The one issue I had is that throughout the end of the day, like, I mean, this is after 6+ hours of wearing them, they got kind of clumpy, or like the little like product buildup on the sides of the corners of my mouth, on the inner part. Was kind of starting to flake off a little bit, but it was so not noticeable. It was just something that I just flaked off, and it was fine. It was really at the corners of my mouth here. So it was probably with all the talking I was doing all day, it was kind of bunching up there. That's the only sign of wear that I saw. They don't layer very well. So if you're planning on touching these up throughout the day, you're gonna have issues. If you keep on building and building and building up the product, they're gonna look pretty wonky. They're not gonna look the best. So for me, it's not a big deal breaker at all. But for some of you that want this to be like cement on your lips and it only comes off at the end of the night when you're ready for them to come off, this isn't the lipstick for you because you're not gonna be able to touch up after meals. You're gonna have to take off and reapply. Overall, in general, I would definitely suggest picking these up if you don't mind drying lipsticks. These are not gonna be the most moisturizing in the world, but very few liquid lipsticks are moisturizing. These colors are definitely very trendy. So I would really suggest picking them up. The two biggest reasons why I would pick these up are A, the cheap price point, and B, the unique, very on-trend nude colors that this line offers. So that is it for my thoughts on these liquid lipsticks. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you liked this video or any of the other videos on my channel, please subscribe. And all of my links to all of my other social media network platforms will be down below, so check those out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! Hey guys, it's Steph, and I'm back with another video today, and today's video is actually going to be a follow-up on a few products that I purchased and featured in my last big makeup haul that I filmed and uploaded, and it's actually brushes that I bought from